everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am in beautiful Porto and I'm going to be doing a photo shoot here. It's very early in the morning, it's around 8 o'clock. We are about to start. It's actually really cold. It's the middle of the summer, but it's freezing. We are going to be shooting, kind of trying to show the views of the city as much as possible today. So I'm going to be shooting on a higher f-stop, maybe 5.6 or 6.3, just to kind of incorporate a bit more architecture into the shots. So I'm going to be talking you through that. But before we get into this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell button to not miss any of my future uploads. First, I'd like to give a big shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you guys are ever in the need of a website or a professional looking portfolio or an online shop, Squarespace is definitely a place for you to check out. They have loads of beautiful templates that are fully customizable. You can change them around in case you change your mind or you want to update your website. They have a great customer service that is going to help you any time of day and night in case you press the wrong button like I sometimes do. And they are super affordable. So if you guys are looking for something that is very professional but at the same time won't break your bank, then they are definitely a place to go. Make sure to check them out by using my link squarespace.com/Anita to get a 10% discount at a checkout. And let's get right back into the video. So this is the first shot. We just want to get a lot of movement. I just asked my model to just throw the dress into the air. I'm getting the shot of the back there and she's going to be looking away from the camera, so it's kind of like, oh, I'm just standing here at the top of the world and swinging my dress. Beautiful. Yes, that's amazing. And don't look at me, look there, yeah. Yes, that's lovely what you're doing there, yes, beautiful. So at the moment I'm shooting quite wide. I'm shooting 28-35 and I'm going quite close to the model to get the movement but also get the city. And just tuck your hair behind your ears again. But that's beautiful. That's some beautiful like dress movement. Look at this. Look at that girl. Glowing. So at the moment I took quite a lot of shots because I was shooting continuous. So straight away I have like 380 shots that I obviously don't need. So while the model is changing, to save myself work in post-production and in Lightroom, I'm going to go through the photos and delete the ones that I don't think are going to work. I have a few of my favorites already. I shot quite close to her and I was in a relatively wide angle at 35 and I got loads of movement in the dress and very dramatic kind of angles because she was waving the dress. So I think the photos look really nice. Anytime I do a fashion shoot, I always want the story to have clothing that is very dramatic and full of movement. I usually like pieces that are very flowy, stuff like big dresses because you can wave them around and create beautiful movement in the shots. I find those kind of pieces are usually way easier to shoot than something that is very body tight or, you know, bodycon or anything like that, because I find it's much harder to get something a bit more spectacular and dramatic looking. Next shot we're going to go backlit. I really like the church and I really like the sleeves and everything because it's nice and see-through. Deleted a bunch of photos of my card, so I'm down to like 150. It's still quite a bit, but it's fine, it's better. And yeah, for this one, so if we can just like play with the sleeves and kind of show them off so they're kind of like, yeah, it's lovely. I'm getting the light in the background, the sun. So yeah, what you did there with this, that was really nice. When working with the stylists, I usually try and give them clear directions of what I'm expecting of the shoot. A lot of the time when I work with stylists, it's on a collaboration basis, so I do want them to have their input, of course, but I do want to convey my vision as clear as possible, just so we are on the same page in terms of ideas, and then they can decide if they would like to collaborate with me on it or not. For this particular shoot, I wanted to stick with nice earthy tones and colors that complement the model's skin and just the backgrounds as well, because I knew that the location we were shooting at had a lot of white and cream tones and there was a lot of blue in the sky, which I thought would balance very, very well with a palette that is a bit more earthy and neutral. This little lens flare. Beautiful. Having the every professional photographer pose. Okay, beautiful. And snappy, yeah, lovely. So I'm getting the light in the background. Gorgeous, the sleeves around your face. And maybe just push the hair off your shoulders, if that's okay. So there's not too much. Yeah, beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All the photos in this video were color graded using my Lightroom presets. They are going to be on sale for Black Friday, so make sure not to miss it. It's going to be a good one, so keep your eyes peeled for the discount code. I have also recently made a video talking about how to create your own presets and how to tweak them and so on. I'm going to add a card, so make sure to check it out if you are interested as well.
Speak with clarity, 'cause there's too much noise around us. Or maybe it's just me.
Okay, hand twist.
There's treasure in the sea, yeah, but I'm just too dry to reach it. So speak sincerely.
I find recently I've been enjoying shooting on a higher f a bit more. I've been shooting on 5.6 to 7.1 in a lot of the shots because I find it incorporates the background so much better and it makes the photo so much more interesting. I find when I'm going into beautiful places like Porto and I'm shooting with all the beautiful houses in the background, I really want to show it and I really want to incorporate the model into the background as much as possible. Of course, it has its difficulties. It's sometimes hard to find locations where the model can stand out from the background because it is still a fashion photo shoot and you do still want to make it about the clothes. But sometimes I find shooting on a higher f-stop helps bring out the clothes and it helps make them look a bit more epic because they look more a part of the surrounding, if that makes sense. Close your eyes and 1, 2, 3 we open. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Yeah, that's beautiful. Maybe if we can get like more side shots, so maybe if you're kind of like looking over your shoulder to get the, don't worry about, oh yeah, that's fine. When shooting in busy touristy locations like this one, my main issue is usually to try and avoid people as much as possible. I don't really want them in my shot. They are not that interesting. I want you to concentrate on the model and the clothes and not the grannies and grandfathers behind her. So usually to go about it, I usually start shooting very early in the morning, basically as early as the sun allows. So if the sun rises at 6:30, I'm there in the location at 6:30 ready to shoot. Usually people are not super early risers, so you can avoid a lot of crowds by going somewhere super early, which definitely helps. Perfect, beautiful. Love that. Second thing that I try and do is I just try and face the model against, maybe walls or anything like that. Just anywhere where you can eliminate as many people as possible. If she's leaning against something where there is a background where people can't walk behind, that's helpful as well. The third thing that you can do is just to try and find gaps, and people usually come in waves, I find, and it usually helps to just wait a few minutes, try and set up the shot perfectly as you want, and then as soon as there is a gap in the crowds, you just take a bunch of photos and hope for the best, basically. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's behind the scenes. I hope you liked me taking you through the city of Porto. I really love it here and I really love the photos. And if you did like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.